Tom Anderson's here. Carl's in. Colt's here. Lee's in. Fucking course you are. Because why wouldn't you be? Matthew Shelley's here. Emily's in. Is that an Equinox with an actual running engine? No, this is a Hyundai. So no. With control arms that get in the way of fucking caliper bolts, but Rick Brandt's here. How's Rick tonight? So we gotta fucking take them bastards off. It's pretty bad when you gotta move control arms to get fucking brake caliper bolts out. It's 19, not 17. I don't know if that fucker moved. Jeff Weinstock's in. Christmas stuffed. Perfect. Seen Shane last night. When I took cookies and chocolate cake down to him and his family. He's doing well. Perfect. Trying to figure out how I want to go up, down, or sideways. That motherfucker. I also may have miscalculated on my heat setting in the shop. It's 75 fucking degrees in here when I'm trying to work. But it was 84, so we're working on it. That work? No. Ah! Garrett's Christmas was good. Just ate dinner with the guy we rent. Land from yesterday morning and last night. The guy with the prime rib, and I got no presents from anyone this year. No surprises. Fuck's sake. I need extension. We'll make up for the lack of efficiency on this side and the other side. I swear. Probably not. That side's fucking metal to metal. Who needs power tools? Don't have room for power tools in there. Well, I guess you do, but it's more fucking around than it's worth. The swivel in that is going to lose you too much fucking power on impact. Anyway. I'm not saying the fucking calipers are stuck, but they're stuck. Come on. Yep. Those motherfuckers aren't coming out. And am I trying? No. Come here. Give up your parking brake shoe. Smash the thumbs up. I'm out. See you tomorrow. Chad, I appreciate you. See you soon. Sleep well or don't. Fucking parking brakes. Come on. Fixed it. them. Craig's in. Did you get your little chicken a Christmas present? Or the cat? Wow. Lost one of my best friends Christmas Day. It's so sad. Oh, fuck. Sorry to hear that, man. Okay. Oh, my. Yeah, sure. Real good, real good. We both work barely saw each other. Apparently, people like to charter planes at Christmas, so I took some extra shifts. Hell yeah. Spend that money when things are slow. I wish things were slow once in a while. Just sometimes. Should add more cardboard to our fucking rotor boxes for no fucking reason. Anybody else got this rainy fucking mist shit going on? And what in the fuck? That motherfucker looks way too big. That is way too big. Ah! Well, fuck. What's that mistaking these motherfuckers for? Something else. Call Napa, wrong part. Hard to call them at 8:30 at night. Believe me, I know the owner's phone numbers, but I also know that they don't have the fuckers in the store, so it wouldn't help me any. Maybe I fucked up. I don't know. What the fuck is this? Apparently got kicked out. Well, apparently I had all the fucking right information. We got all the wrong fucking parts. Fucking everybody's quiet tonight. Brake rotor. Fuck is the part number? All the way on the back of the box. 087. Where in the fuck? Think somebody was one digit off here. Well, fuck. Smoking ribs tonight. That's gonna be dumb. I don't have the bastards in the store either, but. How's Michael tonight? Son of a bitch. Just finding you. Wrong fucking parts, so. Not so fucking hot at the moment, I can tell you. So we're going to have to do a little cross-referencing and see if I can figure out who the fuck else has them or where the fuck else somebody has the bastards. I don't have motherfuckers in Cloquet. Maybe in the last 16 hours. Good enough. I'll get a pair tomorrow, so tomorrow morning. What's wrong with the car behind you? Brakes are fucking metal to metal. Better make sure his fucking pads are right too, huh? I got wrong fucking parts. Been watching my Ford auction. I forwarded the link. There's only one choice for pads, two choices for fucking rotors. Fuck! Okay. This day, my missus dragged me post-Christmas shopping. Is there ever enough shopping? Is that when you go to return all the shitty gifts that you didn't want? Well, Rock fan, as a business owner, you don't say shit about your customers like that. So, also, I don't know who's doing their maintenance, but I would put that more on the maintenance inspection than the owner, to be honest with you. Should have been caught on the fucking oil change. I do their repairs. I don't do their maintenance. So, nah, she dragged more crap home. Well, fuck. Okay. Confirmed. I guess I get fucking brake rotors in the morning. Fuck. Oh well. We'll rip the other side apart. How's that? I guess I get to drink a bourbon tonight. least I know if I get fucking parts in the morning, I can fucking tear both sides apart. Where the fuck are you gonna sit? Here. Yeah. Here. You can look down upon me. Slotted or solid? It's a fucking Hyundai Tucson. They're staying solid like they fucking should be. Why the fuck would you put slotted rotors on them? Also, it's fucking Minnesota. Why the fuck would you put slotted rotors on anything? Don't be stupid. Slotted fucking rotors. It is just rear brakes. Fronts are still pretty good shape. I'm pretty sure I told them last winter that the brakes were getting close on the back of this motherfucker when I put struts in the front of it. Pretty sure. Total miles on the vehicle you're repairing, I'm guessing 120. 116. This one's metal to metal enough that you see how this one's like iron colored? Yeah. We left all the iron on the fucking wheel. You got fucking aftermarket lug nuts on it. I think they're actually going to college in the UP. The wheel lock, look, the wheel looks gritty. Oh, it's fucking gritty. Here, I'll give you a close-up before you jerk the bastard off there. She's real fucking. It's had all of the hot iron stuck to it for sure. The other kind of brake dust. Yeah, that one. That will not come off your fucking wheel either. That's the original powder coating right there. Once that shit's baked into the wheel, she's fucked. I know they drove it at least 100 miles that way. Probably more. Bend another screwdriver? Wasn't a screwdriver. It was a pry bar the first time. But I did not. Katie feeling better or still sick? Still sick. Didn't even get to go for fucking prime rib tonight. That was a screwdriver. It was an actual pry bar that bent. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and say it shouldn't look like that. She good. Primer was last night, and this morning it's too bad there isn't any more left. I was thinking of making hamburgers tonight. Maybe I should go do that now. The fucking inside's melted out too. Did you look at that? Hey, stop leaking on my fucking hoist, you prick. You prick! Well, thank you. Yep. Phew. Oh, fuck, you can't see that. That's better. Light the right direction, Rick. She's mint. Ah! They didn't let any go to waste. Yep, got all the miles out of it. The metal to metal is just extra stopping power. Perfect. Rick, eye protection. Careful, my friend. Huh? Safety spins. Yeah. Oh. Didn't make that one. I've had more shit bounce off of safety glasses into my eye than the other direction, so. There's a time and a place. That wasn't the time or the place. I know this is a quick job, Rick. You need a beer. Well, I would have been done with it before too fucking much longer if I had the right fucking parts, but life happens, so we don't have those. Call it divine intervention or some stupid shit, but here we are. It's using a safety squinch, that's right. That is as far as I can get that motherfucker right now, so. What do you do? Go back over here. Put shit away. Hey! Do you have Amazon Ice? I actually do not. I'm in a real beery mood right now. So we're gonna go with fucking what are we going with? USMC. How quick they deliver parts next day, same day? Well, tomorrow's Saturday, so I don't get delivery on Saturday or Sunday, but usually I get parts delivery twice a day. I'll run get them in the morning. Looks like he still has 1 3/4 of your eyes. There you go. Wow. That one's a little hot. That'll make you pucker up and think about it. Sam had an amazing Christmas. Perfect. Did you hear they closed Jim Beam for a year? They made too much whiskey. They didn't make too much whiskey. The demand is down for Jim Beam. And their regular Jim Beam is fucking atrocious anyway. They should close that shit. Also, typically closing it for a year is going to turn into a long-term fucking deal. Very rarely do they shut her down for a year and then actually fire it back up. How many times in history have you seen that happen, especially with a manufacturer of that scale? Nah, brah. Not when it's voluntarily shut down like that. So I call bullshit. Put the tools away that I don't need for taking shit apart because it's already taken apart. Not my favorite. It's not anyone's fucking favorite. Your stock of shop towels is the lowest I've seen in 6 months. Time to order more. No, I need to reorganize. That needs to be depleted so I can put other things up there, and then I'll restock over here. It doesn't make sense to pull the fuckers down and put them over here when I can just buy new ones after that stock's depleted. I have stuff to go over there that I don't need as much over here. Well, I don't need those over here as much either, but either way. See the wall behind the wall of shop towels. It's a travesty. I have a case of hams in the house. I'm just not in the mood for it lately. For some goddamn reason, when I drink more than like 3 or 4 beers, my fucking left hand cramps up like a son of a bitch. I feel like I get a bunch of inflammation in it. So drink some bourbons. I have not hung up the ham sign yet, no. Old age, bud. That's just your heart, nothing to worry about. Yeah, fuck it. I don't have one. We'll stay in tune with the fucking... Is it dehydrating your joints? I don't know. Primarily, it's this fucking finger that just gets fucked. That one! Fuck, I better make sure those calipers are correct too. Shit! Is it just achy breaky joints? It might be. We'll find out. I'll tell you. $29.36. Come on down. Okay, those are correct. Right hand, nothing to worry about at all. Left hand is your blood pressure, nothing to worry about. This is my left hand. It's also I'm left-handed, so you're backwards. Rick and a drill didn't get along years ago, maybe. Well, that could be part of it, where I stuck the motherfucking drill bit through my wrist. Drill bit through this hand, drill bit through this wrist. Good memory, Paul. They say if you're going to be dumb, you better be tough, because Did the same in my ears. Shit hurts. Alcohol thins the blood, so Rick. Nothing to worry about. I wasn't that worried to begin with. So having another beer. Fucking cheers beers, buddy. I don't have any beer in this fridge. Oh well. Keep me from drinking it that way. Well, this bourbon's hot. It could use a chaser. Fuck it. Be a man. The Backfucker 5000. It's a good scratcher, but if you got anything fucking hanging out, don't fucking rip it off. I should say the Skin Tag Fucker 5000. What's everybody else got going on this weekend? I'll actually spin for a long time. Drinking like quality hard liquor, much easier on your liver and body than cheap stuff. Probably gotta make some more cookies and cake. It's someone's birthday coming up here real soon. Matthew's here. It is cold beer time. Fucking right it is. I have cold beer. I got neat bourbon though. I might go to the house for one ham's chaser. I got dark beer in the house too. Dark beers. Where does Jameson rank on your list? Jameson Black Label, I don't mind. Matter of fact, I have some of that up there somewhere. A couple other people I have to send cookies to. Very likely tomorrow I'm cooking ribs also. That oven at your place has got to run like 24/7. What's your favorite bourbon under $100 a bottle? Bourbon. Under $100 a bottle. Elijah Craig. You can, depending on where you're at, you can find it for. Hi, Mom. You can find it for under $100, especially if it's just regular Elijah Craig. Bang Basil Hayden. Basil Hayden's usually like 60 to 80 bucks a bottle. Basil Hayden Subtle Smoke. Knob Creek's not bad if you're just looking for a regular go-to, which is actually made by Jim Beam. So is Basil Hayden, by the way. Regular Jim Beam's awful trash. They should just start making something else there. Your private barrels and that are going to get over $100 in a lot of places around, at least around here. I mean, you can still find some pretty decent bourbon under $100. Ribs should be out by 10 in my smoker. Perfect. It was a $20 oven I bought from the neighbor. It's had 4 different elements in the oven part in 4 years. I bet. Getting worse at it. Fucking bourbon must be working. We're down to 8 fucking people in here now. Figure that the fuck out. Did it right. Then the old lube tube just fucking shits on us every time. We are not fucking working with the algorithm, I can tell you that. Bastards. Fuck is your problem? Train hasn't crashed in your yard yet. Yeah, something. He's trying to keep a poor man down. Hey, I said shut up. It's fucking raw like this has gotten expensive, let me tell you. Fuck me. They're like $15 a piece now. More than that, probably. Do you prefer a little smoke taste with your bourbon, a little berry sweet taste with your bourbon, or both? I'd rather have smoke. I don't like fucking berry fucking nas bras. The salty, oaky kind of fucking... I don't want the fruity fucking shit. Oh, it sounds like Rick's about to start rationing Roloc discs now. Inside joke. That's funny. I know how expensive they are because I just bought a whole bunch of the bastards. Because truth be told, I'm padding the fucking numbers. I don't know if you're actually padding the numbers, but I'm fucking, I only got 3 days of deliveries. Oh, yeah, 3 days of deliveries left for the year. So, I'm going to get a bunch of shit. How's Squatch tonight? Would have finished that car if I had to rate fucking parts, but I don't rate fucking parts, so here we are. Just drinking. Because fuck it. I said fuck it. The slippery ice, plain nasty with this mist on my yard. Fucking right it is. Also, thanks for that recommendation, Squatch. I had those little fucking stretch over fucking things on my boots about every fifth fucking step. You better be careful because they might be gone. It's the end of the year. I figured out how much money I should spend a couple of weeks ago. Yep. Still working on it. 12 people, but 30 likes on the stream. Yeah, I don't fucking get it. There's a balancing act, for lack of a better term. There's a use it or lose it for ah. 16 plus now. Yeah, I don't fucking understand. Also, I got to do my bolt inventory here over the weekend and figure out what I'm topping off on that next week. It is nice to go into the first of the year, being able to, right at the fucking beginning of the year, have everything just fucking perfect. Yep, those snow gear studded boots of mine are railroad issues, so it's like 11 years. I'm just now replacing them, but I've walked on and off of concrete with them the whole time, and studs are mint yet. That crazy woman is on the next live stream. I went to refresh the chat and end up seeing her. You know which one I mean, the one that hates men but has OnlyFans. Wow. Many tools in the past 48 hours. No. No, because yesterday was Christmas and the day before was Christmas Eve, so it wasn't fuck all to get tools from. Right? Although the timing tune-up that I did on a fucking 3.5, every one of the fucking cam phaser bolts comes with a fucking Torx Plus bit. So at this rate, I'm going to have a whole bunch of those bastards. It's a common thing for the ones that have OnlyFans to hate the simps that they cater to. We seen that shit play out in real life. I'm going to have to do a crayon run down to 2 blue ones. Oh, fuck. Speaking of crayon run, I am going to go get one beer. One beer, because I need a fucking case. I'm not going to lie, that fucking bourbon's hot. Be right back. I'm only bringing one, I swear. Holy fuck, it's slippery out there. We're back. It's already been gone long enough to get one beer down, just like on the walk from the house to the shop. Sucking on a vape while talking about how horrible men are, but join my OnlyFans for $55 a month for spicy content. Well, what's her name? Might actually know this person. Well, somebody knew that person. I did bring a dark beer, but I don't have a glass to pour it. It's a nitro. Anyway, hams. My married wife said she's going to find me a wife. Haha. I had to tell her why I'm single and live by myself. There was another woman on the other night that had face tattoos and chains from all the piercings in her nose and ears, running back and forth, like she was going to pull a vehicle out of a ditch. Well, it's traction. Speaking of that, I gotta go on the fucking eBays and see if I can find some service tools that I don't fucking currently have. There are gold chains running back and forth around her drain hole as well for traction. Wow. Wow. They might not be gold. Never mind. Plated. I say we get the thermo induction heater out and see what starts melting and popping first. It's probably too much info. Still agree with the old Red Green show. They said the best leave this world with the same number of holes you came into it with. Well, that's absolutely true. Some real freaks on some of these live streams. And they get all the fucking views, too. Bastards. Thing is, Tom, you watch them all. That's funny. Not saying that Rick hasn't put a few pretty good sized holes in himself with power tools over the years. They've all closed up, at least so far. Does that include the holes that Rick has in his wrist or the one in his right hand? The one in my right hand. What'd you put in your hand? My right hand. This left wrist. I don't usually say much on Rick's Lives, but I believe I will have another beer. Cheers, beers. That one wasn't horrible, aside from spraying blood everywhere. 70% of the people watching YouTube make up 30% of the bottom 30% of society, and seeing what content is the most popular pretty much proves it true. That's true. That's absolutely right. You got more holes in me than I had when I was in combat. Shit ain't right. Wow. You got stabbed in my right hand. Shit, I didn't know it was stabbed. Don't watch those live streams, just end up seeing the person and thinking, hell no. He's a victim, Craig. Well. Brandon's here. Tim is back home from Michigan, had a bad day. They got into the house, stole all my yard equipment, lawnmower, weed eater. You know, guys, how it is. Police are too busy down here chasing all the... What the fuck? Sorry to hear that, man. Are all the drawers in your toolbox double guides? No. Several of them are too shallow, like this one. That's only a single. It's too shallow for two. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of them. 10 of them have doubles. Rick and I both know a local cop, and he's flat out told me that most of the perps he hauls in are back out before the paperwork's finished. Yup. Well, I'm driving to Rocket's family into Tupelo. You guys have a good weekend. Blessings all. Emily, drive safe. Tupelo's a nice place. Been there. At least part of the town we were in was pretty nice. We don't talk politics on your website, so I won't mention the words. Oh, I get it. Nice box. Appreciate you. If Facebook worked for me anymore, I would send you the link to some of these. You could take one look at most of these people and think, hell no, I'd never watch that. That had some larger fucking cups in here. Problem down here is we're dealing with thousands of homeless people walking around all hours of the night and early morning hours stealing stuff. Yep. God forbid they want to come in and do something about it. Everybody's like, oh no, you can't do that. It's just fine. I don't give a fuck if it's German Shepherds and fucking fire hoses. Shit needs to be dealt with. Emily, you have fun. Oh, wow. Fuck, I already been here for an hour and 15. Fuck. Good. Finish my bourbon, finish my beer. Fuck out of here. So I can go get my parts early and get that fucker back together. Before Mr. Beauchamp gets here. Fuck, how are we now? Cody's in. How's Cody tonight? Oh, I know I do have glass in here somewhere. Dig out a Mac glass. Night shift for me tonight. Yeehaw. Won't be long before you start counting the days to go back to work, eh? I mean, because you have to, not because you want to. Because you're going to have to. Bullshit. I'm already doing that. Killer Attack Cat. There's a want already. Staying home doesn't suit me. It's like taking days off, and what the fuck am I going to do with a day off? Sit around and do nothing? Watch TV? I don't like fucking TV anyway. 2025 recap video. It won't play on any of the feeds for a few more days yet. I'll dick around with doing something. It's mostly going to be pictures, though, because I don't have fuck all for video for the year. Television suck. That's how people gain weight. By the way, I'm down 11 pounds. Damn. Getting after it. Is that tard still reposting your video, Squatch? He wants to know. Fucking tards. I'm have to break out the fancy glasses now. Fancy labeled and everything. Spent some time out in the garage today tinkering with the TD6 hydraulic parts, adding a return filter to the system and replumbing the way the blade cylinder get their oil. Perfect. Speaking of homeless encampments, the city of Duluth let one stay outside the city hall for like 3 months. When they cleaned up, they took 5 10-gallon buckets of shit out of the big water fountain. Yeah, because we let them stay there that long. Not really until I get my teeth again. I'm on a liquid diet. Jeez. How long to get your teeth again? Fuck, I did mine. I had mine the same day. Dusty. Don't break the bastard, Rick. Well, it's got a paper towel stuck in there. People are stealing content from everybody now. That AI is everywhere. YouTube doesn't give a shit about either, as long as people are just watching stuff on their platform. They don't steal shit from me because I don't have shit to steal, and they don't like the shit that I say anyway. Fuckers. So I win. Just say spicy shit that you can't get monetized anyway. I mean, it makes it worth it. I'm actually sitting here picking the gold out for recycling. For those of you that don't know how to pour a nitro beer, if you don't pour it correctly, it will absolutely taste like shit. Poured correctly, it has a better chance not tasting like shit. Most viewers hate paywalls, and I get that, but if I keep getting worse, a lot more channels will be going to paywalls. Just protect their stuff. Yep. If it keeps getting worse. Thinking about starting a GoFundMe account so I can replace all my lawn equipment. This veteran doesn't live on that kind of money. Oh. I hear you, buddy. I also appreciate your service. See? Now you got like a fucking perfect beer pour. Look at that shit. Make sure you got big enough glass, though. Vietnam era. Oh, no shit. This is Left-Handed Brewing chocolate peanut butter stout. Is it a stout or a porter? Nitro stout, I believe. Milk stout. Peanut butter milk stout. It's not bad. I mean, it's not... I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but it's decent for what you can get nowadays. Know a guy that had somebody else drill his black fingernail, but the drill bit caught when it broke through and buried itself deep under the nail. Ugh. I don't have that much trust in fucking anyone, I'll tell you right now. I better be going to the goddamn doctor so that way they're not getting punched in the face. Well, maybe. Said it did make it feel better later. I'm not a nitro beer fan. They taste watered down to me. Yeah, this one's, I mean, it kind of tastes like a fucking chocolate milk. Fucking. It is what it is. If you drink them without pouring them hard, then they're fucking awful. They are fucking terrible. Knock on wood. I haven't fucking blackened a fingernail in a hot minute, so. Well, a little bit. I didn't know how the fuck I did this one the other day. Just the tip, well, it was way the fuck back there, but I got that one the other day. I don't know. Well, I guess both of those have a little bit going on. Never mind. I haven't smashed one off in a while. Have a great weekend, folks. I'm out to pull ribs. Paul, have a good weekend. Prefer the higher carbonation than CO2. This is barrel aged. Black fingernails coming tomorrow. Now that Rick jinxed it. Yeah, I know it. Frick bullshit. Stingray barb in the foot was fun. Oof. When I was a kid, I stepped on a fucking ring shank nail. It went right through the bottom of my fucking shoe and out the top. When the blood hits the ceiling, it always feels better. The people leave me alone. Almost as good as every engine in the shed till I get the blue smoke rolling out of the windows. What's the shit box in the hoist for? Well, I was going to put rear brakes in the motherfucker while I was on the live stream, but apparently I got the wrong rear brake rotor, so that is now future Rick problems. So we'll get the right ones in the morning. We'll put that bitch back together before... Stingrays must have something against Australian people. Wow. Mine was 3 days before the other bloke. Oh, fuck is his name? Once Chad gets there, you aren't getting any customer pay done. Steve Irwin, there you go. That guy. No, because we got to work on Chad's truck, and he's bringing me a truck to work on, so. Yeah, Michigan ×2 rolling in tomorrow. He said he's planning on leaving between 1 and 3, so. They said it went into his heart, and then every time his heart pumped, it just pulled it further in, for fuck's sake. Tommy's here. What's happening? The new 350 needs work? No, the steel body. His steel body needs work. 16. Ball joints, seals, axle joints, the whole that whole deal. If I'd have kept my mouth shut and been an asshole friend and told him that, hey, you need fucking special tools to put that shit together, he would have just fucked around and found out, got it tore apart at his place, and it wouldn't have been my problem, but 47 months. Appreciate you. All I can say is if you take every bit of ouch you have ever had in your life and put all together at one ouch, you're not even close to the pain. I don't know. Sounds like everything that Big Red needs, too. Different seal driver, though. How much for the W4, Rick? I've been watching an 04 sell in Missouri. I don't have a W4. Wrong guy. You're going to have to talk to Squatch 253 and NFS. I'm pretty fucking sure. I mean, maybe if the money's right, but. Big Red squeaks like all the expeditions driven by women in the Target parking lots. I've done a fair number of ball joints and shit in my day, I can tell you. Motorin's here. It stopped squeaking, so they're probably bad enough to start clunking next. Or fall the fuck apart. Fortunately, on a Super Duty, shit holds them together pretty well. The F-150s, not so much. The 04 went for over 6K today. Bidding closes Monday. Went over 6K. Jesus. Fuck. I would have been out like fucking $5,500 ago. Sorry, not around much life, but back to work the 5th for USPS. Well, fuck. Also, fuck you for my packages not getting here when I want them. You're at least a third of the problem. FedEx being the worst. If you said we're going to work for FedEx, I might have just blocked you. Fuck that place. I was out 4,000 ago. Not out enough to quit watching, though. Jesus. I'm an under $500 kind of guy. And when I don't feel like fucking around with it, I give it to one of my retarded friends that comes here a couple times a year and make it their fucking problem. Like I'm being nice to them. FedEx fucking me too. Going to work at the office my dad retired from 42 years ago. At the age he retired from. Wow. Turns out you should have started there. Some things come full circle, eh? I'll be honest with you. When I retire from this job, I'm probably going to my grave. Gave up on engineering. Thank you. You need to get more of your people to do that. Oh, God. That was bad. Fuck it. Rick's retirement party will be the auction after the funeral. There you go. Left auto 20 years ago. They were fucked then. I've been doing this entirely too long. Look at that rice burning shitbox. Profit margin. What's in the cup? Elijah Craig. LTL, biz and small packages gone to shit the last 4 years. Going to be a couple of big ones go out of business in the next 6 months. I don't doubt that. Understood I should retire, but my neighborhood is boring. Cinnamon schnapps tonight. Well, and now I think there's twofold on the retirement thing. The squints wagon. Wow. All of the racial comments tonight, eh? Rear brakes went metal to metal, and I mean all of the fucking metal to metal. I don't know if you can see the wheel there, but if you zoom in on the motherfucker, it is gold colored from, the accumulation of metal and then it subsequently rusting. Nah, it's just iron colored now. Warmed up the garage, had 3 hams. Time for the cup, too. The cup. Those fancy charred cups are fucking cool, too. Is your wife better? Not great. Still kind of groggy and not feeling the best. She wasn't feeling well enough to go to dinner, so I could have went to prime rib by myself, but that wouldn't be fucking fun at all. So I'm not doing that shit. She's out of town having some fun with her sisters or something. Fucking yeah, I'll go to dinner, but otherwise she's here fucking not feeling well. But sorry to hear about Katie. She'll heal up. Fucking influenza, fucking when she gets it, she fucking gets it though. It takes her a while to kick it. I'm pretty confident my insides are sterilized. We gotta stay up on the liquor though. What's Kyle up to tonight? Do you have to work today? I did work today. I was surprised that some places that were and some places that weren't. Why is there alcohol in the sanitizer, right? Because it fucking works. So you may as well sanitize yourself from the inside out. I don't have time for being fucking sick like that. Just fucking... I got shit to do. Last time I was sick like that was before COVID was COVID. And I couldn't fucking check the wood stove and feed the cows at the fucking same time. Did you actually work or did you just go to your place at work to fuck off? Well, it depends on if he was the only certified welder there. Never mind. Hedging on the back of that motherfucker, like... I haven't worked in a week. I'm trying to use all my vacation time in case the company goes nipples up. It's a good plan. I always used all my vacation time before the end of the year. Fuck that. If I had 3.5 hours, I was leaving 3.5 hours early. I don't give a fuck. I'm taking it all. I changed oil and filters on the air compressors because no one else was there. Aw, look at you and your dedication. Somebody's got to be in charge around there. Also, I thought you were a fabricator. When the fuck did you become the maintenance guy, too? Probably right when you started working on fucking 6.7s, eh? Never mind. No one else these days will PM equipment? I just fucked off all day. That's all I ever did when I was forced to work holidays at the railroad. I've always worked on shop equipment. I only ever worked on shop equipment when it was fucking broken because we couldn't maintain the shit to actually get it by. And, you know, have longevity in the shit. We had to run it till it was fucking absolutely atrociously fucking broken and then panic. So you guys must be doing something wrong. Are you still coming this way for New Year's or not? Tom wants to know. If you knew the pricks I work for, you wouldn't leave anything on the table. I didn't leave anything on the table for the pricks that I work for. Trust me. Okay, let me know a day ahead of time and I'll make that cheesecake up. This is kind of boring. I don't care. If it's kind of boring, then go to a different fucking live stream. What are you doing? Stop cussing. Go fuck yourself. What your car's at on the lift? Kyle, don't get rid of them yet. Fuck, we don't have any viewership the way it is. Shit. 2013. Hyundai. You gotta say the H from like down there. Y'all are rude. Do your feelings get hurt when we're rude to you? Jesus. Somebody didn't go to sensitivity training at work today. Put him in timeout, but I lost ability. You don't have a wrench anymore, do you? Haha. Must be the first time on the internet for this guy. Welcome to YouTube. Yeah. Don't worry, for as much of an asshole I am on the internet, I'll be a bigger one to your face. Shit, apparently they can expire. This is not a safe place. That's right. I had thick skin long before I left the farm. Kyle says, ask Dave. Ha! Ah. As long as there's plenty of shop towels to wipe up his tears, what's the stockpile look like? I told everybody I'm depleting that motherfucker because I got things that need to go up there. I'll put more over here when it comes time. Unless there's other things on sale in the spring. I don't really have to have that many. And just fucking triggered people. But now I'm running out of fucking space. For things that should go on the fucking shelf. I've been running out of space for a long fucking time. But now I need it. Tonight, tell you. Well, we got half the shit yesterday and you got space long ago. I'm just getting more efficient with it. Right there, buddy. You should get more space. So you can get more stuff. I still keep getting more stuff. Just make the stuff that you get more efficient. Compact. Like that. Like that. Huh? Turn the wood shed with no wood in it, into the shop towel shed. Well, just wave the magic wand. Yeah, no shit. Cement the pole shed. You sound like my wife. Stop trying to kick me out of my shop. This live stream isn't that bad. Oh, shit. Judge your book by its cover, did you? Dumbass. 15 fucking seconds. You didn't see what you wanted. Sorry for hating. I'm not. Fuck you. Most organized, sharpest toolbox around anywhere. I don't know about that, but don't call me that. I'll call you any damn thing I want. Move the shop. This can be a heated garage for Katie to park in. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, I wasn't a no. No, but if my wife is fucking watching, she's going to be all about that shit. No cribbage tonight? No, my wife's under the weather, so. There was no prime rib and there's no cribbage. Big bullshit. Seriously, what the fuck is your problem? I'm trying to figure it out too. Dog or cat? Do I have one? No. I don't have either. You could have 2 or 3 bays in a pole shed and you already have a lot for storage. I could have 3 bays pretty openly, yes. However, I'm not willing to bite that bullet, so... The hell are you yelling at? Fucking engine hoist over there that keeps moving around. And I'm not 100% sure why, but... Do you like pets? I'm not a cat guy, I'll tell you right now. I will fucking... I will nuke a cat in a second. I don't even feel bad about it. And I like the dog that I had. Well, we had 2 dogs. One that I inherited and one was my dog. And my dog is the reason I don't have another dog is because I don't think there's a standard that another dog can meet. And I'm going to be like, I'm not over it yet. So we're just leaving it the fuck alone for a while. That would be a piece at a time. Oh, for fuck's sake, I gotta find my... Maybe a piece at a time. Bullets, cement it 1 year, insulate it, and finish it inside another year. Well, I have a hard time with I realize where the 3 cars at one time would be, you know, in the shop ready to go. All those things. There's advantages to that. There's disadvantages to it. Having everything right here and, you know, it's a step away. I mean, as much as this is a giant motherfucker, and I don't disagree with it, it's a big motherfucker. The way having it laid out where I can just reach right fucking, it is arm's length away from the car. When I'm doing underhood work, that is the fucking, the cat's ass. I have 3 of them and they're all different in their own ways. Totally get it. Can only work on one at a time. Exactly. And I, you know, when you're waiting on parts and all that stuff, I get all that. I do get it. There's benefits, there's drawbacks. I do get it, but I can't justify it. When we're trading on parts, but at the end of the day, it's just till tomorrow morning. It's not like he's fighting the weather to get a crop out. Oh, I mean, it could be, there's benefits to it. There's also, not that my fat ass couldn't use some more steps. Everything gets further away. If you have 2 more Timu lifts, the trolls will flock back. Yeah, I mean, and it's a bigger space to heat. It's a bigger space to cool. Cooling is, I can fucking load a wood stove. I don't give a shit. It's the cooling part that fucking sucks, because it costs a lot of damn money to cool a shop off. Especially if you got doors going up and down. And I like to be comfortable. So, and I feel like I've spent 4 fucking years. Believe it or not, I can't believe it's been that long already. I've still been thinking, well, almost 4 years now. Dialing it in. To just go and make a big fucking change now, it'd be like, fuck! Getting to where I'm like, we're getting there. But if it gets to be where it's like, it would be an investment, and I'm not opposed to like, hey, the money's right, time's right, fucking throw concrete in there. Because it wouldn't be a bad fucking investment either way to throw concrete in that building. And then, hey, if I got time to fucking go insulate the wall the way I want to insulate it, I'd probably spray foam it and then stud it out with R19. Do all those things, maybe a little bit at a time. Sure. But I don't see me moving the business to it. Not for a long damn time, anyway. What made you make the jump to go on your own? Just curious, 4 years ago. Well, the dealership that I was working at, the owner wanted out. Sat right where that car is. I didn't have a hoist then. Sat right where that car is and offered to sell me and 3 of my coworkers the shop. Or the business. And I said no. And I quit. It was a little bit pre-planned, but entirely. You hired Jake. Me and employees are not going to work. I don't give a fuck who they are. Or if I worked with them before. So it basically helped you out going on your own with the dealership closing and you're refusing the work that works. I wouldn't hire Toby either. To be perfectly honest with you, I wouldn't. Toby is still too good of a friend to take on as an employee, even if the YouTube thing didn't work out for him. You know what I mean? And it seems like it's working just fine. But said he has no desire to go back into automotive. I 100%. Go run fucking machinery or something. I don't know. We were all behind you back then. I appreciate it. It was a fucking leap. I don't think he'd go back to the railroad. I mean, I don't think there's a path back to the railroad, to be honest with you. But it's exactly what I do if I run heavy equipment. Funny you said that. Gasoline garage. So did you, based on the screen name, did you used to be a wrench or no? Toby's old co-worker. Toby and I worked together for almost 20 years. So yes. Fuck the railroad life. They're going to have a hard time getting fucking employees here in a hot minute, though. As that next generation ages out, they're fucked. They are fucked. That's what he said he would do in the past. Perhaps that has changed. I've been turning a wrench since I was 16 years old. I love it. Love everything about it. I build engines and film my own videos about maintenance. Perfect. Got a little channel, eh? I'll have to check it out. I got a little channel too. Isn't worth a fuck most of the time, but drink some fucking liquor and talk some shit. 2012. Fuck, I didn't start YouTube until 2016, I think. Now it's a hobby. I make a couple $100 a month. Not much. That's all I make. A couple $100 a month. You say stupid shit on the internet, and pretty soon you get fucking demonetized and fucking deregulated and all the other goddamn things. The algorithm doesn't start working with you unless you talk nice to people. When I left, was already down to skeleton crews during the day and even less on the weekend. I mean, fuck them. Skilled labor, it's going to cost money. Well, the problem is most of these people that like of our generation-ish, when they're working for somebody else, they don't have the foresight to make a reputation for yourself in the fucking community. They just muddle through and do whatever and fuck off. If you're gonna quit and go do your own thing, you better make a reputation for yourself on their fucking business. Just saying. You didn't start YouTube until November 2nd of 2016, Rick. Glad people are keeping track of me. And you have to censor yourself. That's the bad thing about it. I don't give a fuck. I've never censored myself. Get fucked, stay fucked. I don't care. I don't do politics. I don't do religion because y'all can do that shit yourself. We can talk about everything else. Thank you. I didn't put that in here to look for subs. I was just talking. No shit. That's fine. That's why you got subs and then you kick the fuck out. You guys make money off of YouTube? I thought I was to spread hate and discontent. I mean, that's what I try for, but once in a while it makes me a couple of bucks. Go in there, applied to the railroad my buddy works at. They pursued a guy that already quit at least once. Yeah, but the thing is, dude, don't be a different person on the fucking internet than you are in real life. I know that works out for people. I mean, you can sell it down the road all day long if you're Toby. Fuck that. I am not that guy. I am way too fucking lazy to have two personalities. And that motherfucker has two of them. Although I will say his year-end review video, I was actually in there with a fucking fuck your sensitivity shirt on. Plain as day. The only thing I used to do on YouTube is swear just in case my kids watch it. It's basically why, but people can smell BS a mile away. Here's the thing. Your kids are going to fucking see you swear anyway. Ask my daughter my 20-year-old daughter to this day, she doesn't swear hardly at all. You know why? Ask her why. Because my dad wore that shit out when I was a kid. And she'll tell you that. He says, fuck everything. It wasn't even fun for me. Kids are going to, they're going to swear. They think they're getting away with something. Or they think it's fun. If you say it too much, it's not fun for anybody anymore, right? It's like cunt in Australia. squaring and seeing you swear. I do agree. Well, like you said, demonetization hurts the wallet, and if you're really trying to gain any type of following, this is what it is. See, and I get it. If you're trying to gain a following, I get that. I've never been a gain a following kind of person. I will fucking, if I start losing subscribers, it's like, motherfucker, let's see how many we can lose then. Hundreds in a night. I don't give a fuck. People get pissed. People come and people go. Just like life. Don't care. The good ones stick around. The rest of them get fucked. It doesn't matter to me. Never has. If you're a decent and right person, you'll fucking come out on the right side of it, I believe. You know? Just be decent to everybody. Can't all be fucking saviors, right? I sure as hell ain't. You go to sleep or I'll put you to sleep. We've moved past that, Kyle. It's hard times and words hurt. Working on a farm, I'll do that to your reality of real life stuff. Oh, I got cattle, I got hogs. I know the reality of all the things. There's several people in here that know me very personally and have been to my place. If something needs to be handled, it'll get fucking handled. I've seen some of your videos. Don't stick your fingers where you wouldn't stick your prick. That's right. Although once in a while I get a black finger, but I've never gotten a black. Never mind. Prick. Smash that bastard with a hammer. Anyway, nice chatting. It's way too late for me over here in the East Coast. Have a good night. Gasoline Garage, I appreciate you, buddy. Fuck out of here. And hell time is it? It's 11 fucking 30, dude. It's fucking Friday night. Right? Yeah, Friday night. Late. I think you know what late is. Late's when you start talking to Craig on the fucking live stream and then talk to Craig after the fucking live stream. Anyway. And where was your finger when it got black? In the wrong fucking spot. That's where it was. And I'll tell you right now, it didn't go back. How's Bob been? I haven't talked to him for a couple of days. Last time I talked to him, he was going to grade fucking... I didn't talk to him yesterday. No, I talked to him on Christmas Eve. 2 days. He was going to grade roads to take the ice off. So he was changing picks. So he's got those two graders with fucking... I don't want to call them... He calls them picks, but they're not picks. Right? They're a carbide tooth. They spin. They're supposed to spin free so they can move around obstacles, blah blah blah, but It's not the right definition for him. But anyway, he was going to go rip ice off of roads. So. Wife's away visiting family and new grandniece. Nice. Scarifier? No, they're not Scarifier. So a Scarifier is just a slotted fucking this is the entire blade, and they're like 3/8 diameter carbide tooth. That's all they call them, Tom? I don't fucking know. Bastards are fucking expensive. Milling teeth? Maybe. I don't. Fuck, I don't know how many there are on a blade. Got to be between 80 and 100 of them on a fucking 12-foot blade. There's a bunch. Maybe even more than that. Got to be more than that. I've heard them called several different names. The one we have are carbide stingers. It might be. He calls them picks. But they got like a ball on the end of them. It almost looks like a literal carbide, like you put in a die grinder. Almost. I think there's 110 on theirs. Yeah, that makes sense. Like 10 teeth per inch or some shit. They're like 12 or 15 bucks a piece too. So do the math on that shit. So when he called me the other day, he was trying to salvage some old ones and wanted to know if I could press them out. I was like, we have to make a jig to press the bastards out, I'm sure. To make that blade fucking sit in there correctly, but we could probably press them out. Apparently they were stuck. Apparently somebody else was supposed to do it, but leave that alone. Toby probably has something that would press them. I just bought a 50-ton press. Toby's only got 20. Well, aside from his hollow press ram, but air hammer would probably remove them. I was thinking about that, especially with a brass drift in it. They're supposed to spin, yes, but they get stuck, and that's what wears them the worst. Yes, I know. Every time Bob has had his grader here, when he was done grading, I'd always go over there and help him. We'd lube the bastards up with fucking diesel fuel and automatic transmission fluid mixed. That's what he said was the best. Hell, I'm not going to argue with him. And then spin him with an impact. But, you know, when shit's been sitting. I know. I seen what it did to the rocks, the bigger rocks embedded in my driveway. Haven't heard from Ryan in a while. He okay? He's Ryan. I'll leave it there. This pile of shit hasn't been back, so that's really okay. Had to get a new phone that fucked up my contacts. Well, if there's some to lose, never mind. I just looked at my phone the other day, the amount of people that are in my phone. It's actually wild. When your phone asks you about cleaning out fucking contact information to save storage space, I was like, shut the fuck up. We'll have to start deleting some fucking pictures and videos from 4 years ago that don't really matter. I take too many pictures of odometers and VIN numbers, but what happened to the hydrolocked RAM? I ordered an EGR cooler for it. All the shit happened. I pulled back this year, lost touch with too many. It happens. Life happens, dude. Way faster and usually way worse than you want it to. That's how life goes. Ordered an EGR cooler for it, and I told him I'll do it next week. He says he's dumping the truck, so put cheap parts in it. And I said, I don't work that way. I don't give a fuck if you are or aren't. I'm still responsible for fixing that motherfucker the correct way. So, I'll never understand that. Fix it to sell it. I mean, if I had a fucking eco diesel, I would too. But I'm not going to take somebody's word for it that they're going to fix it and then sell it. I've seen that way too many times in my fucking career. Once it's fixed, it's like, well, shit, it's done now. I've already paid the bill. I may as well hang on to it for another year and a half. You know? It's called integrity, Rick. Too few have it. I'll get in a fucking bad place if I don't. A lot of people put themselves in a bad place in this industry by not having any. But shit. Have a mellow yellow for Kyle. Only because that's the only shit that's been on sale lately around here. Ironically. Forever you couldn't find it. Now it's fucking... Was it 3? Yeah, it was 3 for $10. Like back in the day. I just don't understand making the investment only to turn around and sell said investment. But was it... It's not worth anything without it running, right? So I don't know. Finding mellow yellow up there is a rarity. So now it's becoming common now. I don't know why, but Quick Trip had it for 3 for $10. That was in Rush City, but I was like, fuck yeah, I'll do that. I get fixing it, but drive it once it's fixed. I think it becomes a point of continuing problems that they don't want to have. However, you're not going to outrun that shit by buying a new vehicle. Warranty numbers and recalls will prove that that's 1,000% true. You will not outrun that by buying a new vehicle. I don't give a fuck what brand you buy or recalls aside. Even warranty repair on any fucking make and model is fucking astounding now. It's insane. Ed's here. How was your Christmas? I worked. Had entirely too many fucking text messages because when you know entirely too many fucking people, all they do is text you about Merry Christmas. Should have just turned my phone off entirely altogether, but it's fine. It was good. Appreciate those folk, but I used to drink Mellow Yellow by the case. I don't mind it. Hell, if the money's right, I don't shit. A little caffeine. So one thing, I can have a few drinks going and sleep like a fucking sack of logs, but now I have one fucking Mellow Yellow or Mountain Dew, I'll go in there and fucking buy stupid shit on the internet for 2 hours. Anyway. I need to buy more wrench organizers anyway. That I didn't get in my last order. $16-ounce glass bottles. Where the hell was that? That had been out west then, right? The fuck did they make 16-ounce glass bottles of Mellow Yellow? Turn of the century? Never mind. Well, never mind. That wasn't that long ago, is it? Just walked outside. I better put my fucking... Since Mr. Beauchamp's going to be here tomorrow, I'm going to have him help me put the fucking cutting edge on my snowplow tomorrow. It'll be an easy job with 2 hands. It's only 8 bolts, 9 bolts, whatever the fuck it is. I didn't realize how fucking tall the cutting edge should be on that damn plow. It's about that wide, and it should be 6 inches. They were always in the pop machine in the 80s. Oh, shit. My steering wheel in my vehicle was hard to turn left and right. I brought it to a mechanic, and he fixed it. Starring? What? You were doing good, Ed, and then it just fell apart. Put a 2-inch diameter pipe on it. Won't dig in, but will still clear snow. Good? No. I just bought a new cutting edge for the bastard. I want the motherfucker to cut. If there's a little hard pack, I want it to cut. Or I'm going to go out there with the excavator and rip the shit off and plow it off anyway. All in desired application. Hell, that plow came off of Bob's old truck, and I adapted it to fit on the front of my fucking tractor years ago. And I've been using it ever since, so it deserves a fucking cutting edge. Just disc the driveway like Chad, that seemed to work okay. The only trouble I have is, I don't have a 3-point disc that'll, well, maybe. Secondly, it gets a little fucked on your 3-point with the variations in the grade, like my driveway is on the hill, you know, all that. It's easy enough to rip it with the excavator, especially down by the shop and all of those things. But I don't disagree with you. If you're in a, I will disagree with the fact that if you're in a thaw and freeze cycle like we are right now, where it's mid to upper 30s during the day and 20s at night, all that shit's going to do is melt and go back to the same place it was before and then go right back to ice. If I'm ripping it with the excavator and pushing it off, it's got to leave. You know what I mean? They make 2-inch, they make 3-point disc, like has 2-inch thick disc with a few carbide teeth on them for cracking up ice. They're damn expensive. Well, I bet. That's why I have frost teeth on my fucking bucket on my excavator. It works. Like, to me, what Chad did, like, it works for a day or two, but if you got 2 or 3 days of fucking thaw and freeze, you're going to go right back to the skating rink that you already had. Because the low spots that you created and the high spots are going to just fucking thaw out and go back to, and they're going to level out, and you're just going to be back to fucking ice again. You know? Seems like yesterday I was working on vehicles in front of my garage during live streams 47 months ago. Time flies. It was almost that long ago that I quit my job. My mechanic said it was a steering column. Well, does it steer better now? If it steers better now, then chances are that's what it was. If that's what he replaced. Steering shaft makes more sense to me, but uses carbide stinger teeth on the blade to go grade the road with those on. It makes milling chips, and then no need for salt. You get enough traction from the chips. Yep. Fishing with King G. Talk about a self-entitled motherfucker. Anyway, it's happening. Finish my mellow yellow and get the fuck out of here so I can get some dinner. What have for dinner tonight? I don't fucking know. 84 Granada had recalls on steering racks. 1 month after Dad sold his in 1982 and locked up on me was when notice was sent. Well, fuck. Don't be sipping on that cheap beer and trying to talk. It's fucking mellow yellow, you dumb fuck. I'm not even sipping on cheap beer at this point. I'm already fucking intoxicated. Also, figure out a fucking hyphen or a capital letter in your fucking name, you retard. I think I'm gonna go grill hamburgers after this. I'm gonna go make some fucking leftovers. We got leftover fucking Christmas food, so. Steering wheel turns so much better, I love it. Costs $500. Well, if you're fucking happy, then shut the fuck up and be happy. Shout out to your mechanic. He did a good job. Ham's the only acceptable blue can. Fact. And tip your mechanic. Doesn't hurt. That is how you get priority service the next time. For sure. (2012) Ford Fusion Sedan SE. Yeah. I'm really starting to think that you don't have you have a fucking steering column and a steering rack confused. So I worked on a lot of fucking Ford Fusions, and they actually had a recall on that fucking steering rack, so he might have got you recalled and fucking skimmed $500 off you. Just saying. Just letting you know. You guys have a good night. We'll see you. Well, Chad will be here. Maybe tomorrow. Let me be dumb.